Welcome back, model railroaders, to the Gratiot Valley Model Railroad, Episode 5, where we'll be looking at Bruce Hollow. But first, before we look at Bruce Hollow and a couple of unusual things here, we're going to give a shout out to another site. And while we're looking at this Union Pacific locomotive, switching out the Flint Stone Works gravel loader, we'd like to say hi to Roy Smith. Roy Smith has a N-scale site on YouTube. His channel is N-scale Union Pacific Evanston Subdivision, and we enjoy going to his site and looking at the stuff that he has. He has a lot of information, and he is very well known amongst the model railroad community. So if you like a lot of model railroading, looking at model railroading YouTube videos, we suggest that you go to his site and take a look. There you go, Roy. A nice locomotive for you to look at. And now for our layout tour. Like I said, we have a couple of unusual things that you may not see on other layouts in this section of the Gratiot Valley, and we'll get to them soon. In Bruce Hollow, we have another passenger station. Of course, we have passenger service, as mentioned before, on the layout. Lots of passenger stops, lots of passengers waiting to board the train to destinations east or west here. Got a little bit of road construction going on. In Michigan, we're pretty used to this. We have lots of road construction going on in Michigan, and so it's represented here on the layout. Got a oil loading facility here in Bruce Hollow. Now, in previous episodes, we mentioned in Summit that you went through a tunnel and then went up to the upper level. This is where you come out of that Y and continue around and then go into another tunnel to reach the upper level of the helix. Looks like we have some police officers talking here. Maybe they're discussing this VW bug that's parked here. They seem to be looking at it. And again, we have the gravel loader. Looks like this locomotive's getting ready to switch out this gondola full of gravel. Got a rather steep road here going down. We're going to take a quick look at the switch panel here. It'll give you a good idea of the track layout here at Bruce Hollow. Siding, gravel, unloader, going over to the fuel depot and onto the quarry, which we'll see in a minute. Very nice old wooden railway bridge repurposed to take automobile and truck traffic. Here in Bruce Hollow, we have a rather famous bed and breakfast represented here. People come and stay at this rather large bed and breakfast. A lady in a balcony. And while they're there at the bed and breakfast, they can go on hikes through tunnels and such. There's a little pathway going down here. It goes to the scenic caverns. Here we have a couple of models for the kids to look at going into the caverns. Now we're going to go do a little bit of hiking here because in the fascia of the layout we've represented the caverns down here. As you can see in there, there's some tourists. I get a little reflection off this plexiglass. Sorry about that. Back in there, people looking at the fossils and such. Pretty cool. Neat little representation of really dark caverns down in there. So we're going to hike back, and we're going to come up, and we're going to look at the stone quarry. This is the Flint Stoneworks. Lots of people working here, producing slabs of stone, gravel, and such. Got a long conveyor line going off to that gravel unloader over there. Like I said, lots of things to see at Bruce Hollow here. And a couple of unusual things, including that quarry. I don't know if anybody's done the caverns. I don't know if anybody's done caverns on a layout before. Sort of picking up a shadow here of my camera. But at the Stoneworks, you can continue on your hike up these stairs to up on the hillside on a big rock sits our Buddha. A little Buddha statue up there. Pretty cool. And like we said, this is episode 5. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, we welcome you to go back to our Gratiot Valley YouTube channel and look at our previous videos. It'll let you know where you are on the layout as you follow us around. And if you like and subscribe, you'll get notifications if you hit the bell of our next layout tour. This layout tour will probably encompass, we're guessing, 25 episodes. It's a rather large layout, and we're doing it in 7 or 8 minute videos, so it doesn't take up a lot of your time to watch it. You can watch it in sections. And with that, that's Bruce Hollow, ladies and gentlemen. Now in our next episode, we're going to be traveling back downgrade to Warren. Warren is a rural area represented with a couple of industries down there. And we'll be touring that section of the layout. Thank you for visiting the Gratiot Valley, and you have a good day.